the paddock of Silverstone. We've had some incredible pace in practice. As a rule of thumb, I don't change the difficulty of the drivers. Maybe I should. Maybe I should, to sort of make it more even across everywhere. But I've got a bit of pace. You know, I can take Abby, Cops, and Maggots flat out, where I don't know if the AI can. It's going to be dry, so that's good. I'm going to try and qualify in Q2 on the medium tyre. That's what I'm going to try anyway. Whether it'll come off, who knows. Oh, I've got a solid feeling about this weekend. Also, we've got a few R&D points to spend. I'm going to buy. So I want to do MGUH1 and Turbo 2, and I know I'm going to be able to do the MGUH1 this weekend as well, and then I might hold off on durability because we're going to have the Ultimate ERS upgrade for Hockenheim. I might try and get the chassis morale modifier up to maximum. Yeah. Then realistically at some point I'll do those. It's just a case of when, really, that's all. We've got a decent car, you know. Chassis purely in terms of the table more than anything, even if it is just brakes and tyre wear, and most of that being brakes. It would be good to improve the chassis, and having better tyre wear is no bad thing at all. Engine, realistically, so once we get there, we're going to be very, very good, and then that's the only thing we'll have left to do. So, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. We've got a new engine in. Let's go to qualifying. I believe we can get another good result. Last weekend, I'm not in shock, but I'm still a little bit of me is still surprised that I got pole, won, and fastest lap in Austria.
Here we are then, waiting for the green lights to get qualifying underway for the British Grand Prix. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
Oh, it's F1 Esports this afternoon. What time?
It's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
I believe it's 6... Wait. Ooh, I'll have to double check. It's either 6 PM or 7 PM GMT. Wait, no, technically it's BST now. Yeah, I don't like how BST is only our time for half of the year. So, do the usual. We are on 7.7 wings. Initially I was on 8.8, and then I turned it down a bit. I think 7.7 is good. I think it's solid, you know. A little cloudy, you know. Abby. Oh, you absolute toss part. Right, no, oh my god. So, flat out through Abbey. And through Farm. Village, the loop. Through Aintree, DRS activated. Down through Brooklands, a little bit wide through there. Then we go through Woodcott. No, that was Luffield, this is Woodcott. My apologies. Then tiny lift through Copse. Run a little bit wide, whoopsie. Then Maggots. Tiny little lift, Beckett's. Try and go as flat out as you can, take as much speed as you can. Then Chapel is the exit from Beckett's along the Wellington Straight, except this one's the Hanger Straight, whoops. Through Stowe, Vale, down the hill, and then into Club. And that is a lap of Silverstone. So it's probably enough, and given we were 7.1 hundredths of a second away from Magnussen, if it weren't for Kubica, we'd be top in Q1. As it stands, never mind. So we can go faster. I know we can go faster, and a fresh soft is 5.92 tenths slower. So be generous, call it 6, even though it'll have less degradation, so the differential will be less at the end of the lap. So it may well be like 5 tenths or even 4 by the end of the lap. You know, so look at worn tyre, yeah. So now, after the lap, that's the differential. It's less. I'm pretty sure, I'm certain that'll see me safe. Actually, yeah. There's no way that any of them will be able to improve. No chance. All I want is some driver transfers, not being funny. Is that too much to ask? Let's go to Q2. So, medium tyre. I'm gonna. I mean, I've got to stick with 7.7 wings actually. Whoops. Accelerate a little bit. Oh, there's a big old queue. When Weber gets to Stowe, I'm going to go. Because I think that'll get... Oh, maybe I should have waited longer. No, this seems pretty good. I'll lift off a little. Just to get a bit of space more than anything. Yeah. I've got Seb behind me, so I mustn't be too slow. This is... Whoa. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I'll subs in anyway. Whoops. Never mind. Oh, not a great exit. Should have got on the throttle earlier. Whoopsie. That was better. Didn't even run wide. So I'm a little bit slower than Vader. Sector 3 is my weakness. Absolutely. Was it the cleanest lap? No. Will it see me through? Ooh. I'd like to believe so. So, I want to save them for... Wait. If I make it through, I've already got those, so I'll go out on a fresh set.
We're second in the speed trap, 210.4 miles per hour.
There's a solid gap, you know. I believe I'm through. Knew it. So we will start the race on medium tyres. What a superior strategy that is. That's incredible. Look at that. That's insane. And we're through to Q3, so let's try and get pole position. At my home Grand Prix at that. Not Ferraris, but that will come later in the season anyway, and I'm very much looking forward to that as well. I very much want to deliver a win for the Tifosi. But the here and now is fighting it out for pole position, and we've got three sets of fresh softs, so we're starting the race on them. And I could do medium soft soft if I wanted to. I could do medium hard. I could do medium medium soft medium soft medium medium soft hard medium hard soft medium soft medium. I could do anything I want. I think I've already said medium soft medium. I could do whatever I want. That's exactly the same. Let's go. Let's go. I'm very sorry if I go quiet during the lap, because I'm going sweat. I'm going sweat mode. Simple as that. I absolutely love Silverstone. 2019 Grand Prix was an incredible weekend. It was different to Spa. It was definitely different sort of experience, you know, because Silverstone's like an hour and a quarter down the road, whereas Spa was, let's get up at 2 AM, have a shower, get to the coach station for... fucking hell. Get to the coach station for 3 AM, at which point our coach leaves. On the way to London, get into London at 6:15, get the tube to St Pancras, get the Eurostar to Brussels, and then get a train from Brussels to Verviers, and then a bus from Verviers to Stavelot. And that was my first Grand Prix.
So
And the
far,
first time
our fastest
going
lap
abroad
is a
where
1
I
minute
was in
24.8.
charge. It was just a big old adventure and I loved it. We are top of the timing sheets by a bit of a margin as well.
We're 7th in the speed trap, 210.4 miles per hour.
Let's go. So if there's anyone to let pass, which I don't think there is. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, so I will know by the time I come round to finish my lap, I will know whether I'm on pole. Well, that's a bad start. I shouldn't be doing this. Not when it's my fucking... Well, not when I'm already on pole. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and improve. Like, I'm not gonna religiously go back and flash back all the time just to get incremental gains. It's not worth it. Especially as it stands, I'm looking at pole position. Because everyone has crossed the line and I'm still P1 and improving. Excellent. Oh, big gains in the final
Fantastic.
sector.
You've got pole.
Qualifying finished,
That
it's
makes
time
me
to remind
really
ourselves
happy.
of our top three. The
That makes me
engineer,
really,
Perez,
really happy.
and Lucas Faber. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a
Oh my
fantastic
God.
race.
And we're starting with superior strategy. Oh my god. Oh, this could this could be a bit of fun. This could be very fun.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
Should be dry. There's there's not much to do, is there? Other than just go to the race and go and win it, even if that is easier said than done. Oh, I'm looking very forward. I'm looking very forward to the race. I'm not looking forward to Perez, Weber, etc. beating me off the line. But I honestly don't know what I can do to change that.
We're right back where it all began. The
Over to
very
you,
first
Crofty.
World Championship Grand Prix was held here at Silverstone in 1950, with Giuseppe
70
Farina
years ago
taking
this year.
the top step of an all-Alfa Romeo podium. He earned 9 championship points that day on his way to the inaugural title. His winning total at the season's end, just 30 points. My, how times have changed. So let's see who can reach the top step of the modern podium today. The 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit in Great Britain is hallowed ground to the Formula One faithful. We have 18 corners that wrap around this former World War II airbase and some good passing opportunities at the end of the DRS zones. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult
out of
task to
position
move
due to
forward
their
from
car
there.
being
But on the
shit.
bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. The engineer lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Weber, Butler, Lewis Hamilton and Vettel, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Bottas and Nico Hülkenberg, Albon, Norris, Lance Stroll and Leclerc, Grosjean, Russell, Robert Kubica and Max Verstappen. Gasly, they've taken a grid penalty, and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete,
Great day for Red
let's
Bull.
head down to the track.
So, the moment of truth when it comes to strategy, worst case scenario
Okay, I know
is
it's your
one
home
stop.
Grand Prix, but treat it
Fuck
like
me.
any other race. Don't take
I've not
unnecessary
even gained
risks.
that much. Oh. It says my tyre wear will be worse. Oh, fuck. I mean, it's still a one stop. Huh. Well, then. Yeah. So it's a one stop, and this gives me... Okay, so... It's still a one stop, which is fine. It gives me a solid ground to chase fastest lap. It does.
gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs. Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
Yeah, I am massively looking forward to this race. Fans are lining every part of the circuit. Whoa. Maybe cool the tyres down a bit. Take over any second, yeah. Oh, little bit quick. What can you do? Oh my god, I remember sprinting down from under that Fanatec sign. So like exiting from, we were sat right under the grandstand because we were general admission, right? We were sat right under the grandstand, and like a couple of like a few laps before the end, we walked down to the front of the sort of barrier that separates the track and the fans, and we were waiting there for like a couple of laps, ready to just sprint out and try and steal any signs that we could, and and yeah, so we weren't quick enough to get any of like the braking marker signs, but boom. Yeah, I don't really want to go across the grass. But yeah, we sprinted down and barely made it to the start of the podium, but oh, it was incredible. And then Lewis came crowd surfing after. Oh my god, that was huge. Speaking of huge, we've got a lot of race fuel. Absolutely ginormous stuff. So if I can be ahead here, right, and now I can switch down because I'm superior through Magnets and Beckett's. Be with Perez when the DRS gets activated. Out of there, I could be very dangerous. Maybe a little bit deep. Oh, he's having a go. He's having a go. Oh, they might have touched that. Oh fuck, Paris is quick. Oh fuck, Paris is very quick. Fuck. Yeah, but no, British Grand Prix was incredible, and practice, so I went with mate from school, Tom. We went to Spa together the year before, and that was incredible. Whoopsie. Yeah, that was insane. And then, so we arrived on Thursday, and there was some like practice session for, I think it's Masters Historic, which is a pretty cool racing series actually. And yeah, so we got down, watched that, went back to the tent, had a couple of beveraginis, just chilled because it was lovely weather all weekend in the British sun. I mean, it did rain for a little bit.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, I've not got the... The band. So yeah, Friday was fun. You had qualifying for Formula 2, I think you had qualifying for Formula 2, yeah. And practice, and F1 practice obviously. And we walked around the whole track, scouting out positions to watch the race from, which was fun. And then Razorlight were performing on the Friday, and they are incredible. They are so good.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Yeah, Razorlight were incredible. Qualifying was not quite a party atmosphere on the basis that Valtteri Bottas got pole rather than Lewis. Didn't go down that well, but this was second, and we still believe that he could do it. Yes. Just about. Something is going to be a difficult race. It's going to be, oh my god, it's going to be so difficult to fuel save and ERS save and stick with them. I mean, perhaps because I'm doing the overcut, I could try fuel saving when I'm the one in clean air. So yeah, Saturday was quality. Craig David was performing. He's pretty good. And then race day, we were up at 5 AM 5 AM to get in as soon as the gates opened and get the optimal seats. And when I say seats, I mean the optimal bit of grass where we put our chairs. It was incredible.
Gap to teammate behind is
We all know what happened in the race. It was a great race, great fight between Max and Charles, and Lewis won. And Seb yeeted Max, and it was a great old time. It was a great old time. Yeah, loved it. And I read a lot of the Adrian Newey autobiography, How to Build a Car, as well. Great book that is. Yourselves together. I know it seems strange, but things they change.
There is a fault to the DRS. You won't be able to open the rear wing. We're working on a fix. Stay out. You've been awarded a time penalty.
What? No. When did I get 2 warnings? I don't remember that happening. Oh, no, I've actually got to be careful. Also, if there's a problem with DRS, then there's little point running within such range of Perez, you know? Like, yeah, it will be nice when it comes back online, but... Oh. Whoopsie.
Perez is ahead of you. They're on old softs.
I think he's over a second anyway, although I've also not been chasing him
they've got
hard.
one more stop. The time last
Everyone's
lap
got
was
one more
a
stop.
1:29.0. You're dropping back by around 0.2 each lap.
God bless the band, are doing all they can do. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, clear.
Forever pull yourselves together. I'm also very aware that that's not Razorlight, but you know, solid band they are.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Hold on. Oh, what? So, I've had this controller since 2014, and now the left joystick has a little bit of plastic sort of just peeling a bit. Yeah. You're not going to forever pull yourselves together. I know it seems strange, but things they change. Oh, I am a bit worried that Perez is just gonna run away with this race now. And he's an incredible driver, but I really want to win. I put it on pole. I did as well as I could on Saturday. I got myself the optimal strategy, and oh no. Yeah, so a little bit of plastic's now peeling off the sort of right hand side of the joystick. Yeah, it's a weird one. Oh, I've lost my head now. I've lost my head. Tyres. Not amazing. Whoa. Wait. Pit windows lap, is it 50? And we're on 34 on the front left. Oh my, that's not great.
We're leading our teammate by 6.6 seconds.
Even so, that's 10 laps that we've done. If you sort of average out, you could probably take it down to 9 really. Oh my god, yeah! So, 2019 British Grand Prix. On the last lap of the race, Lewis did the fastest lap. If that's not big balls, I don't know what is. Perez is just so quick. Whoa. They're doing all they do. I want to listen to Razorlight again. Take me back to the British Grand Prix. And then a bit of Craig David. And then after the race, Soul to Soul. Yeah, before my time, to be honest. They were performing on the Sunday. And there's a song that they did. I know because I chatted to someone older than me. Oh my god! It was the Cricket World Cup final. Oh my, yeah, that was, what a day that was. That was incredible. Oh my god! Cricket World Cup final, British Grand Prix race. Oh, and it was Wimbledon. Yeah. Oh, that was incredible. And wait, was it? It might have been the Tour de France while it was going on. I can't remember. Oh my god. Yeah, that was just unbelievable. What if his tyres are going off the cliff? I mean, as much as I am good in the middle sector, I am bad in the third sector. I don't know if it's a me thing or if it's an AI thing. Like, if I were against other human beings, would I be slower than them as well, or would I be the same speed as them? Or equally, would I even be faster than them? There is something very, very special about it. I don't think the British Grand Prix would have been the same if we were at Donington. Donington's like half an hour from my house. Well, yeah, I'm pretty good through there. Oh, I need to get myself to a Grand Prix. I don't care. I do not care. Even if it's just going to whatever the last European Grand Prix is of the season. I need to go to one. I really need to go to one. Spa 2018, my first ever Grand Prix, was incredible. And then Silverstone was unreal as well. It's made by the fans. Like, truth be told, I mean, so Spa 2018 qualifying was incredible. The race, not so much. And yet it flew by. The race feels like it lasts about half an hour. That's how quickly it just flies by. So, Paris is a little distance. Oh, that's a thing. Oh. But, oh my god, British Grand Prix. Oh, that's incredible. That was absolutely remarkable. Perez is in. Perez is in. my god, time on.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Oh Christ, so he's getting an undercut as well. If that Red Bull could do me a bit of a favour and just hold him up even a little bit. Oh, you fucking dickhead. I only could apply a bit of pressure. Go on. I probably shouldn't be looking at the circuit now. He is applying a bit of pressure though. Just get him at the end of the straight, and it'll be happy days.
Okay, just to advise you, we're expecting the tyre grip to start falling off noticeably around now.
Cheers, Jeff.
This set should
Also,
be
the
okay
view,
for a while longer
the
despite
grandstand
that.
to your left has an incredible view. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, really, really good. Also, it should be, on the day recording, should be the Monaco Grand Prix this weekend. But unfortunately, there will be no Monaco Grand Prix in 2020. It's a real shame. It really is.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Fucking hell. Box. Or at least Lewis has. No, Albon has as well.
Fuel is at target -1. Let's turn the engine down, please.
Oh, fuck. So on one hand, at least Perez isn't fastest on track. Because it gives me a better chance of the win. But on the other hand, now there's an increased risk of Butler jumping me in the pit stops. Oh, for fuck's sake. Goes before cops. I didn't do it very well. However, actually, I am 25 seconds ahead of... Oh, fuck me. I am 25 seconds ahead of Perez. Also, I cannot believe that they, for so many years, had the pit exit going right onto the racing line. I watched the 2003 British Grand Prix highlights on the F1 YouTube channel, and it's incredible how many times someone exits the pits and perfectly slots into a gap between two other cars.
It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is a gift and a half. Oh my god. I am absolutely speechless. That's unbelievable. Wow. He's not even dropping back by a little bit, he's dropping back by a lot.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Off, Jeff. Fuck off, son. And actually this could have huge implications for the championship as well, because Perez is leader. And while he'll still this won't help, that won't help either. I have no idea what lap we're on. No idea. Fox next lap, I think. I mean, Jeff will call me in. But, yeah. So I'd say the gap to Butler seems like a fairly solid gap of 30 seconds. Because he's closing into Perez around a similar rate to which I am breaking away from. And if Perez could hold him up a bit, that would be grand. I don't see it happening necessarily. Oh, well, that's a corner cut. And now Butler's past Perez. Okay. So it looks like it's a cornering issue because he overtook him in turn 1, Abbey. Right, I need to concentrate more on my own race. Tyres are shot. Yeah, I mean, I am aggressive with my tyres, to say the least.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
And you can absolutely yeet it into the pits because I've got it on auto. There you go. Happy days. Oh, wow. People will be watching in club on the big screens. People will be sitting in the grandstand at Abbey and oh, which one? No, yeah, Abbey and Farm. So, Abbey, Farm, Village, The Loop, Aintree, Wellington Straight, Brooklands, Luffield,
Okay, stay
Woodcock.
clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross
And
over
I
into the
think
track.
we've done it. I think we might have done it. Oh my god. And now Perez isn't even on the podium. But is he down to... It looks as though that's 2 cars. It looks like it's K-Mag fighting Perez. And K-Mag's going to come out on top, obviously. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. That is one hell of a gift from the racing gods. That's absolutely remarkable. Absolutely unbelievable. Well, let's go and get fastest lap. This lap doesn't feel that great. And yeah, it just is quick. I really hope I can do my dissertation on the Formula Student car. That would just be incredible. race. Happy fucking days. Who knows how the race would have turned out. And, okay, it's not over. It isn't over. But, who knows how... Even now, who knows where we would be right now if Sergio Perez hadn't had his problem. Because I'm still 6.5 seconds ahead of Butler. And when he had his issue, he was 4 seconds ahead of him. Also need to manage the tyre up a little bit. I might go lean on the pit straight as well. Just because it's a logical place to save a bit more fuel. That's all.
You were pulling out a second a lap on the car behind.
Wow. We weren't even pushing that lap. That's amazing. Oh, yellow flags. That's an AlphaTauri. Alex Albon is out. Wow. Oh, if you could see the smile that is across my face right now. I am not counting my chickens before they've hatched. However, I am in an unbelievable position to win
Green
the
flag.
British Grand Prix. Another yellow. Who's that? I can't see. The bar's blocking my view.
You might want to consider switching to a lower fuel mix. You may not finish on the current settings.
Danny Rick, who is having a nightmare season and had a nightmare end to last season when Renault were the best team on the grid. We've now had 2 retirements in the same lap. We're down to 18 runners. We had everyone before. Now Albon and Ricciardo are out. We could get some fringe teams getting points. This is absolutely remarkable. And the Mercedes is coming in for another stop. What? Surely not. Who's that? Who's that in the pits? I think Seb's running 4th now. Looks like he's ahead of K-Mag. And Perez has a big old train behind him, involving the other Mercedes and both McLarens by the looks of it. Lando and Charlie could be doing bits for me. Right, which Mercedes was that? Why did Bottas make a second stop? What? Oh my god, I swear to god, Valtteri. I swear to god, if you take fastest lap from me, I'm gonna be so angry. Because you're not even in the top 10. Don't even think about it, Valtteri. Do not even think about it. That would be horrible. That would be a horrible thing to do. I also don't understand why he made a stop. So yeah, basically we've had 3 decent runners just out of the race now. I reckon McLaren are getting double points. Oh, there was an Alfa Romeo in that party as well. Right, I'm going to analyse just who's left in the race, basically. So, we've got double McLaren points. Seb is just behind K-Mag. Oh, Devon Butler. I forgot he was... I didn't even clock Devon Butler, British driver. Shame about Lewis. But, yeah, Devon Butler, solid. Sergio Perez, I would not be surprised if both McLarens get past him unless he solves his issue. Hulkenberg is a chunk behind them. So, as it stands, it's looking not likely, but certainly not out of the question for Sergio Perez to lose pretty much all points. So he could drop out the points altogether. Best case scenario, he'll probably get like a point. So far from ideal. Oh my god. Oh my god. The optimal strategy that, as it stands, is allowing me to have fastest lap as well. And I will be so disappointed in Valtteri Bottas if he takes that away from him. I'll be so disappointed. Actually, I can just run medium. I can run medium ERS as long as I want to. Because I've got ERS for days. The fuel is the one that I need to keep a bit of an eye on. Wow. Wow. Seb is back ahead of K-Mag. Running back and forth. It would be nice if Seb can get some solid points. One of the McLarens is through. I didn't clock which one's ahead of the other. I would guess that Charlie's ahead. He is not. Lando, again, repping the British. Repping the Union flag. Because we're not at sea, so therefore it's not the Union Jack. Incredible. Solid day for British drivers. Shame about Georgie Russell being in an awful car, but hey ho. Shame about Alex Albon as well, because while he didn't get the same reception that naturally Lewis Hamilton did, and to an extent George and Lando did as well at the British Grand Prix. You know, like people were cheering George and Lando to an extent,
There's
but
4 laps of fuel
obviously
remaining.
most of the support was for Lewis. But like when they went past, you know. But equally, there wasn't really much for Alex. But it probably would have been different if you were racing on a British licence. So, hey ho. His choice, yeah. No, I'm not going to knock him for his choice. So in terms of having a home Grand Prix, it's just a shame that there isn't a Thai Grand Prix. Because the British Grand Prix could be his home Grand Prix if he declared himself under a British racing licence rather than a Thai. But, hey, what can you do? We've still got a few good British drivers. Georgie Russell and Lando Norris. Love to see it. Whoa, Georgie Russell. 3 laps to go. It's just become a bit of driving now.
Gap to teammate
This isn't
behind
racing.
is
It's driving fast.
24.7
There's a difference.
seconds.
And I'm happy that it's driving fast, because that is the case on the basis that I am in the... Oh my god, Perez is past Lando. Maybe his issue's been fixed.
The drivers we're racing are Butler and Vettel.
Fuck me. Do they ever not say your teammate? So even if Vettel were out of the race, I wouldn't be surprised if they said his name. If Vettel had to retire, I wouldn't be surprised if they said Butler and Vettel. Fucking hell. Ooh. Okay, so I'll check, but as far as I'm aware, I still have fastest lap as it stands. Rob Kubica got on my way in Q1. Blue flag, blue flag.
Right, tyre situation. We're good for the time
Tyres
being,
are fine.
but you
I mean,
are going to start to
okay,
notice the
44%
wear,
isn't great,
so make sure it doesn't
but I
catch you
think I'll
out.
finish the race, so I think there will be a less percentage wear. Thank you, that's actually alright from you, Rob. Cheers. I think I will finish on a lower percentage wear on these tyres than I ended my
There's
medium
only
stint
one lap
on.
of fuel remaining.
There are 2 laps of fuel remaining, trust me. Purely because you round down. So I've got just under 2 laps of fuel remaining because there are just under 2 laps remaining. And you round down to say there's 1 lap of fuel remaining. Because it's less than 2. Technically, you're correct in that there is less than 2 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, Perez has definitely fixed the issue because he's now back ahead of Hamilton and Stroll. So he's... Oh, and Seb's down to 5th again, so... Yeah. So Perez is, what, 6th? He'll be getting 8 points. Double points from McLaren. Lando getting points, Lewis getting points. Devon Butler getting 2nd. Oh my god.
This is your final lap.
Last lap
final
of
lap of the race.
I believe if my memory serves me right, I won possibly both races at Silverstone in Formula 2, feature and sprint race. And I think I won here with McLaren in my 2nd season, on the way to winning the title. And as I go into Sector 3, coming through Chapel, on the Hanger Straight, into Stowe, through Vale, and finally, Club Corner, I'm coming round to win the British Grand Prix.
That's a race win and
With
your
fastest
2nd
lap.
race win in a row. Fantastic job.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the
This
team's plan to
championship
perfection. A shining
is
example of how
not
F1 really
over.
is a team sport.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
There we have it. We've won the British Grand Prix again. There is something about this place where it just clicks for me.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Carlos Sainz certainly wasn't someone to scoff about. His ability to follow race strategies throughout with pinpoint precision has to be commended.
Let's move on to the constructors.
I mean,
the lead
yes,
at the
he
top
gained
comes
8
down
places,
after a
but
strong weekend from the challenging
come
pack.
on,
Meanwhile,
come
Ferrari
on.
have improved their position.
Do not
a strong weekend
tell
from
me
them
that
as
I
they
wasn't
fight their
driver
way
today.
towards the top. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing.
Don't
Be sure
you
to
dare
join
tell
myself
me
and Ant
that
for
after
more
getting
exciting
pole,
Formula One action
winning
soon.
the race with fastest lap, do not tell me that I wasn't driver of the day. Just don't. Just don't. I don't think I actually made any on-track passes. Whoops. We are now only 12 points behind Sergio Perez. We are 20 clear of Lucas Weber and 38 clear of Daniel Ricciardo, who retired from the race, of course. As did Alex Albon, who's now a long way behind Perez. But this fight, this title fight, is not over. It really isn't. We climb to second in the constructors' standings ahead of AlphaTauri. And there is an achievable gap to Renault as well. This really isn't over. Vettel did get fourth in the end, happy days. Not very far ahead of K-Mag, but solid. Oh my god.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that.
I am fairly pleased.
You're
That
beating
one was
all
for the fans.
expectations. Would you say we all underestimated you? You and Devon weren't far apart by the end of the race. How
We were
evenly
quite
matched
far.
are you? How does it feel sharing a Formula One podium with your old F2 teammate? You shared a few
Whoops.
podiums with Devon back in F2. How does it feel in Formula One? Appreciate your
all I
time.
want is sportsmanship. That's what I want. I want to be maxed out sportsman. Showman, sorry. Oh my god. That feels so good. I don't know what the result would have been had Perez not had an issue. But I don't need to worry about that. If I qualify ahead of Weber in Germany, I win the rivalry. Or if I qualify behind him and finish the race.
Just wanted to say congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
What a win. What a win, boys. Huge. What can we do? We can't afford both of them, and it wouldn't make sense to make an unbalanced car even for one race. I don't want to be inefficient with all of that. Don't want to be inefficient. So, I might have been muted for a while now. Whoopsie. Yeah. Can't really afford much, so I wanted to do the MDUH upgrade for durability anyway. We've got some solid durability upgrades. I don't want to be inefficient with any of that, so I'll do that once I've done 2 more praises of the chassis department. I will look to upgrade the chassis purely so we can climb that table a bit. Engine, that's the only thing we've got left to do, and I don't know how much it will really help. I don't want to make an unbalanced car. I didn't want to make an unbalanced car because I couldn't afford both of them. So I'm going to do both of them at some point. I think that's that. What a weekend. Oh, right. Cheers, chaps. I'll see you again in Germany with an ultimate ERS upgrade. Cheerio.